Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Today's topic is the 2011 Southwest Blackout. If you've never heard of this before, this is the largest blackout in the history of California. It also went into Mexico, Tijuana area, as well as Arizona. Known as the 2000 Southwest Blackout, also known as the Great Blackout. Should be noted that southwest is the only direction on the compass that has a gematria of 33. No other direction has it. Blackout sums to 22. Put it together. 55. Very important number in numerology. These are the areas that were mostly affected: San Diego, Tijuana, South Orange County, Imperial Valley, Mexicali Valley. A lot of these places on the 33rd parallel and places with gematria that connects to where we find many of the hoaxes and manipulations that are waged against us. The date of this was September 8th, 9/8. Similar to the Michael Brown date, 8/9, August 9th. This is September 8th, 2011. It occurred at 3:38 p.m. in the afternoon. This date is curious to me and reminds me of Super Bowl 49's upcoming date because the numerology of it is 21. This year's Super Bowl will be on February 1st. Earlier this year, we were treated to a commercial by UCLA talking about bursting their dam with a football player on the screen who's wearing the number 21, a lot like this February 1st date. That player's wearing UCLA colors, but they also look a lot like Detroit Lions colors. All right, so in this massive blackout, the main players were Sempra Energy. Their gematria sums to 74. Down in San Diego, which also has a gematria 74, this very important number, the word gematria itself sums to 74, just like English. The major plant that also failed was the San Onofre nuclear generating station. San Onofre, the location, has a gematria of 44, like the word kill. The phrase nuclear generating forms the gematria of 84, like United States of America. Very important number in this nation. Home of nuclear energy. Perhaps nuclear generating summing to 84 is not a coincidence. The station has that gematria of 26 or 35, depending on the S exception. The acronym, it's known as SONGS. The acronym SONGS, 19 plus 15 plus 14 plus 7 plus 19, sums to 74. And what really catches my eye about this SONGS, even more than the gematria, is the year it opened, Truth Seeker, 1968. What do we know about 1968? This is 33 years before September 11th, 2001. In this year, World Trade Center construction began. 911 was made the national emergency dialing code. George W. Bush graduated from Yale in Skull and Bones. Space Odyssey 2001, Stanley Kubrick film, was released. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated on April 4th, 4-4, like the word kill. We're just talking about 44. Kill. Robert Kennedy was assassinated that year on June 6th, 6-6. 4-4, 6-6. Think about what's similar about those dates. 4-4, 6-6. Robert Kennedy sums to 66. Sirhan sums to 66. If you use the S exception on Sirhan, it sums to 84. Barack Obama's birthday is August 4th. He's the 44th president. This facility, opened in 68, is on the 33rd parallel. In Truth Seeker, what I'm trying to say to you is these people, they plotted September 11th, 2001 before the World Trade Center construction, before the buildings were even built. We are living out an ongoing epic of madness written by these people. And they've already plotted their deeds. And they've already named and cited what they're going to do accordingly. It's already all mapped out. I think somewhere there's a giant bulletin board with all their plots ready to go. and we're approaching each next plot one day at a time. And with regards to this plot, there's a lot of hinting at a nationwide power outage or a massive region power outage. Can you imagine a bigger blackout that encompassed all of Los Angeles, all of California, all of Arizona, much of northern Mexico? Can you imagine? What if it went on for weeks? What if it even went on for 10 days? Can you imagine 100 million people living without power at this day and age? In another film released just before 1968, Planet of the Apes, it is the KV virus. KV. K is the 11th letter, V is the 22nd. 11 plus 22 is 33. It's the KV virus that wipes out humanity. In this power outage, it was KV lines that failed. We have been raised to depend on electricity. If they took it away from us, it would cause massive chaos because we're so dependent, so reliant on it. And with regards to Super Bowl 49, you guys, it's in close proximity to the Hoover Dam. Can you imagine if songs failed, the Hoover Dam failed, and all the other major power generating sources of the region? They could be plotting something like that for us, truth seekers. I've always thought September 11th was just a warning, and I thought if we don't get justice for September 11th, the next thing they're going to do is going to be bigger and bolder and more deadly. I could be wrong about that. Hopefully I am wrong. I admit I could be wrong. But I don't see a reason to think that. There's plenty of history to suggest that these people are real killers, and they are not opposed to genocide. This country we live in was once inhabited by an entirely different race of people, the Native Americans. For the most part, they are all dead by the tens of millions. There's been no justice for that. We've just replaced what was once here. So take it all in, truth seeker. Look at the dates, look at the times. I want to point out that this was also called the Great Blackout. The phrase Great Blackout sums to 46. Great becomes 24, blackout's 22. Great Blackout sums to 46. And I bring that up because the number 46 is a lot like the date April 6th, 4-6. That is the 96th day of the year. The word Freemason sums to 96. The religion Satanism sums to 96. So perhaps something like this could coincide with such a date as April 6th. And what else is interesting about the date April 6th is that in recent history, Christian historians are arguing that that's the day Jesus came back from the dead, came back to life, as April 6th, 4-6. So take it all in, truth seeker. Please share with me what you know. If you have any other information on this, I'd love to hear what you know. If you guys want to look into it further and break it down, there's even more here. But this in itself's enough. So until next time, truth seeker, be safe.